How you doing, guys? ZDEyE here. So today I wanted to share my thoughts on the Saints Row and Ultimate Customization Showcase that we've got an opportunity of seeing. Now, I want to clarify one thing first. First of all, I'm not one of those guys that's just purely on hate because of this, Saints Row reboot. Personally, to be honest with you, I'm actually on board. I'm actually looking forward to this reboot for Saints Row, and I'm definitely looking forward to it even more after seeing the showcase. It definitely resembles of all pretty much the Saints Row games that I've played. And mind you, perhaps I should mention as well that my first and proper, I'm talking about Saints Row, it was Saints Row the Third. So, of course, I cannot say that if I have knowledge on Saints Row 1 or 2, but I do know the backstory. I know the the summarization of that game as well, because I made a special video for Saints Row in general, and I went over them. I had to do a lot of research about Saints Row 1 and 2, and of course that's how I know a lot about it. But yet I did not play Saints Row 1 and I did not play Saints Row 2. Now I have played Saints Row the Third, I played Saints Row 4, I played Saints Row Get Out of Hell, I played once again Saints Row the Third but remastered, including, by the way, the PlayStation 5 upgrade that it received. And also, I believe I played one of the most recent Saints Row. I think it was Saints Row, yeah, that's right, Saints Row 4, right? It's the one with the aliens and stuff. It's crazy. But I did not play that Agents of Mayhem. That's actually considered to be a Saints Row game as well. I didn't even bother picking that game up, and I'm actually kind of glad the way I didn't. But of course, other than that, I have memory and a little bit of knowledge of Saints Row games, basically more or less something like, how can I say, like a goofier, crazier, over-the-top Saints Row, comparing that to Saints Row 1 or 2, because I do know Saints Row 1 and 2, it's a lot more gangster-orientated. It's actually closer to Grand Theft Auto games than what we have now in terms of the Saints Row games, right? But still, afterwards, seeing this Saints Row showcase of its customizations and the availability that you can do so much within this game, that's actually awesome. The amount of things that you can do, it is simply incredible. Definitely much larger in scale compared to Saints Row the Third and Fourth, because seeing so much customization means that you can have a bigger play box, within the game that you can enjoy yourself actually having plenty of fun with. Now, I want to mention one thing as well. I don't think I particularly like this setting in terms of the open worlds, having a lot of desert area, because I'm not a big fan of desert area, because it's very barren, it's very empty, it's nothing really going on within there. And instead I would rather see Steelport once again, just simply actually having city instead and not having these barren wastelands. But yet again, if you have nothing going on, but just instead has a beautiful world and that's it, that's also not a very good thing either, isn't it? So I guess you're gonna have to make that kind of decision. So after the showcase, I want to clarify, my thoughts on the showcase, right? So, when customizations, vehicles customizations, including by the way, flying vehicles as well, and boats, that's pretty awesome. Clothes customizations and including your own character customization. You can be female, male. You can have I believe it was up to 8 different voice actors as well. Assuming, of course, maybe 4 female characters and 4 male. I wonder if Nolan North is back, because if you guys did not know, Nolan North was actually the main character. I believe it was in Saints Row the Third, Saints Row 4 as well, right? So he was the main actor. Basically, our character does not have a name. We're just known as the boss, or we're known as the protagonist, right? And Nolan North was the main actor, but still you have a choice, to choose which actor you would prefer to go with. But usually the marketing has been done with Nolan North being the main cast in terms of the voice acting for our main protagonist. In this case, since we are the boss, right, I'm curious to see if Nolan North will be making his return. And you know what? That would be pretty awesome, because he has a very awesome voice. But yeah, I want to say I'm very glad the way we have this kind of customization back in Saints Row roots, and definitely I want to make my character as goofy as possible. If I want to, I can make my character as sexy as possible, have big tits and big ass and stuff like that, go crazy with his female character, right? Or I could go completely muscular, like a brainhead sort of kind of character, or go with like a mega mind character. Like the things you can do in this games now is incredible, especially like you can actually replace your limbs by prosthetics. That's pretty damn cool. And as well as actually deform your damn face completely. Say like one left side is completely and down on low end, and in your right side of the face is like completely deforms and goes towards completely different direction. Like you can make an abomination basically, and I mean a real deal abomination, like a very scary tune. But this also means that there's a very big possibility of making characters that look like different popular superstars, or perhaps different even actors. Hell, you can, at this point, you can make Kratos in the goddamn Saints Row game, and that's awesome. That's absolutely awesome. There's a lot more to it, of course, like in terms of what this game will have and it does introduce, but of course, unfortunately, we didn't get an opportunity of seeing everything. Now, a little bit of a negative stat I want to mention, and I think that may need a little bit more time, is the driving. Now, it seems like it's pretty much the same as Saints Row the Third, right? It hasn't really been changed. But again, I have not played the Saints Row game, so maybe it's like playing, it's believing. You know what I mean? With that, do you know what I mean? It's like, but hopefully, it's actually gonna be like a lot kind of more refined and a little bit more polished in terms of the driving, because I think that's quite necessary to have. If you have, like, if you do not have like a proper, you know, driving a good experience, then you might have a little bit of a not so pleasant time. The gunplay looks good. It looks somewhat actually in fact similar, you know, to Saints Row the Third and Saints Row 4. Again, I'm talking about gunplay. Obviously in Saints Row 4 we can't really say too much about gunplay, since mainly it was all about, well, superpowers. Okay, now I don't think I have anything else to to offer regarding my opinion on this showcase. I am definitely looking forward to this game. Cannot wait for the end of August to come any sooner, even though it's delayed since February. I believe it was supposed to come out, and then they delayed it to August, and hopefully it does come. And yeah, I think that's all I wanted to mention. It is a little bit on the shorter end of the video, but just wanted to have a little bit of conversation. Alright, like and subscribe, see you guys all later, and yeah, have a good one.